Hello everybody, Ramika here. So as you can see, it's another awesome day. Thanks everybody for coming on, for those of you that are on. Hello to everybody. My phone's pinging. Hold on. Excuse me. Get started. So doing these live calls, a lot of people know I've been doing these live calls and tuning in and to all the stuff that I have to share. I don't know, got something going on. To all the things that I have to share. So today, what I wanted to share with people is value and worth. Talking about value and worth. And you know, I'm going to put it in terms of what I do, in terms of energy, spirit, whatever you want to call it, the energies of the universe. Going to touch on that and the value and worth that people have within themselves towards others. So, where am I going? Let me see. So, okay. Now, the other day I saw something that was posted online, and it was about, you know, if Beyonce releases an album, everybody goes to buy it. If Michael Jordan releases a new line of set of shoes, people go to buy it. If old brother Dre, Dr. Dre, releases new headphones, people go to buy it. But if it comes to their own family, their own friends, people that they know, that offer services, people complain and then they whinge about the price, or they don't place any value in what these people have to offer. So why are people going out to spend so much money on people that already have millions, yet they're not supporting their local grocer, so to speak, right? They're not supporting their local people, whether it be friends or family. Now, reason why I'm touching on value and worth is because I've noticed with a lot of people that I know in this field that I work in. So I work in the field of spirit, in the field of energy, in the field of these awakening times, right? Now, a lot of people that I know in this field, and I've seen it since I began working in this field. So many people are being devalued through service. Now, when you have something to offer that you give people, you're being of service, right? And if a person is being of service and they're giving, you know, based on whatever it is that they do, then that giving needs to be honored. It needs to be respected. Okay, so, you know, what I find funny is that when it comes to energy healing, when it comes to connection, being able to connect to things that most people can't really see, right? Those of us that are in this field, I'm using this field because this is what I do, and I've seen it for many, many years, and it's happened to me many times, and I see it continuously happening to people that I know, including myself, you know, but we find ways to deal with it. So, reason why I'm touching on value and worth is because so many people want things for free in this world. So many people want things for free, you know, and if we lived in a world that things were free, then awesome. But we don't. It is possible, yes, it is possible to live in a world where everything is free, where you don't have to pay for nothing, where it should not come down to money, because money is not real anyway. Money is just printed pieces of paper that these cabal and the system and governments use to control the masses. But, you know, unfortunately in the world that we live in, that is how people survive currently. Okay, but that is changing. that is changing. Now, what we're talking about value and worth is, you know, if a person has a service, people should honor that. They should respect that because they're giving of their time, they're giving of their gifts and abilities. See, time and time again, people feel and think that, you know, when it comes to energy, when it comes to spirit, when it comes to giving healings, when it comes to creating something for somebody, when it comes to tuning into somebody in terms of guidance, in terms of giving a reading, in terms of connections to spirits, to their guides, to the universe, so many people want it free. Yet if you were to go into their work, say for example they work in real estate, or they work as a carpenter, a builder, you know, and if we were to go in there and say, oh, you know, I want that house over there for free, or I want to rent this apartment out for 6 months for free, do you think that would happen? Of course not. And this is why we're addressing today value and worth. If you're seeking help from another person, whoever it may be, you need to sit with yourself and see the value and the worth in it. And if you do place value and worth in it, then respect that, honor that, right? Because I've seen so many people give up healing, give up working within the realms of spirit because they want to be of service. Okay, I've seen so many people give up this path because of they get what do you call it? Disheartened. You know, their passion is to help others, yet they get disheartened because everybody always wants it for free. Unfortunately, that is not the world we live in. Right? Everybody's willing to spend money on cigarettes and alcohol every Friday and Saturday night. Everybody's willing to spend money to go out to spend, you know, fancy dinners or parties. Everybody is willing to spend money on this temporary bullshit. Yet when it comes to somebody of substance that can literally help change your life, people want it for free. Now, I understand that, you know, there are people out there that cannot afford to pay in terms of money for certain things, right? But an energy exchange does not necessarily have to be monetary. You know, I've done many sessions, I've met with many people where they've given back by making lunch, by buying coffee, by a gift of some sort. Energy exchange is extremely important because you need to honor the connection that is being given to you. Let me see comments. Victoria Elliott, hey Ra, thank you for all your good shit. Thank you, sister. It's an honor. This is why I walk my path, to help and be of service. So, yes, once again, what we're talking about is value and worth. Questioning for yourselves where your value and worth is when dealing with another person, when dealing with somebody else. Questioning where your value and worth is. And if your value and worth within that person is a lot, then you should honor and respect that. If you're seeking somebody to tune in, whether it's in terms of, can you help guide me with this relationship? Can you help guide me in terms of what I'm meant to be doing in this lifetime? Can you tune into this message? Has my parents got anything to say from the other side? Has what do you see coming for me in terms of my path? Am I going to be okay? Whatever it may be. You know, I would like an energy healing because I need to get rid of this anxiety, this stress. Whatever it may be, when that person is offering their services out of the goodness of their heart, because this is what they're called to do, people need to honor that, and people are not honoring that. And this is what we're talking about, value and worth, right? If we could live in a world where everything is free, and it's coming, it is coming, But if we could live in a world that was free, of course, it wouldn't matter. But currently, where we are currently at as a people, as a system, connections need to be honored. Okay? Now, I have people message me all the time wanting stuff for free. And granted, a lot of the times I do give away free connections, free healings, free gifts, whatever it may be, whatever you want to call it. Okay? But the world that we are currently in, connections need to be honored. And if those connections aren't honored, if you know people and you're seeking them out for help, and all you're doing is you're wanting it for free, okay, because you can't be bothered spending the money because you'd rather save it for $50 for your box of alcohol for Friday night, if that is truly the case, then you don't have any respect or honor for that person and what they're able to do, which in turn says a lot that you do not have respect for yourself. You know, I'm doing these calls almost every day to share guidance, wisdoms, teachings, understandings based upon what I see, based upon what I know and what I've seen and known throughout my entire life, and based upon what I'm guided to share. As most people here know, that I connect to energies of the universe, that I connect to spirit, that I hear and see things like many others on this call. So, you know, if it comes to value and worth, honor that. Please honor that. You know, I myself, for example, I've wanted to give up many times doing what I do because people want things for free. And we cannot survive in this world on freedom, unfortunately. Because at the end of the day, we people in this field of spirit, of energy, we still need to eat, we still need to pay rent, we still need to survive as well. Okay? Now, value and worth, you know, value and worth is involved in all fields, in all businesses, in all fields, in every aspect of life, okay? But what we're talking about today, what I'm giving to you today, is value and worth in terms of energy, in terms of spirit, in terms of healing. Because I know, as I've said, I know many people that are going through this right now, where, you know, I have a friend on the coast. She is an amazing guide for the people. She is an amazing teacher. She helps many people through personal development. Yet if somebody contacts her and wants it for free, they question whether or not she is good enough as a healer, because this person wants it for free. That shouldn't even come into it, right? So at the end of the day, if you're wanting something from anybody, doesn't matter what it is, if you are wanting something from anybody, you have to honor that connection. Now, whether you give them money, whether you buy them lunch, whether you give them a gift to show your appreciation, right? Because you need to understand that these people themselves, these healers, these spiritual warriors, they also need to survive in this world as well. And as I said, so many people are willing to spend money on products that come from people like Beyonce, like Dr. Dre, like Jay-Z, like freaking whoever else, that are already rolling in money and living so comfortably they could, you know, literally pull countries out of poverty. Support your local grocer. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Your local grocer, because it's a saying, support your local grocer. Obviously, your local grocer is all those people in your local community that have a service to offer that can help in some sort of way. The work that they do, whether they're a healer, whether they're a guide, whether they're a teacher, whether they're I don't know, in any way connected, okay? If they're helping you upon your path, is that not priceless? If they're helping to guide you upon your journey, to give you clarity, to help you through your pain, through your anxiety, through whatever negative experience you may have been through. Is that not priceless? To me, it's priceless. Okay? To me, it is priceless. So therefore, it should be honored and respected. Right? If somebody is coming from the right space, and if they are being of service, and they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart, okay, then yes, it needs to be honored and respected. An energy exchange is necessary. You know, nothing's for free. Nothing's for free in Water World. Let me see. So, show you what's up. The old Te Ra up there, shining down. Rangatira. A beautiful beach on this awesome day. Sending my love out to everybody tuning in, that it may ripple out through you to your family and friends, so that rippleness of love, rippleness, hey, created a new world. Check my rippleness. That rippleness of energy and love, may it spread out to all of you, to your family and friends, to your communities, so that we can change this world for positivity and love, because that is what is coming, that is what is here, but so many people still need to realize it. Now what we're talking about, and I'll touch on it again, is value and worth. So value and worth, you know, I'm speaking up for a lot of the brothers and sisters that work in this field of energy, that work in this field of spirit, because, you know, far too many times I see people want to take things for free. People want their services for free. People want them to heal them. People want them to guide them. People want them to tune into whatever it may be. People want them to guide them whether or not that man or that woman is right for them upon their journey. People want, yet they're not willing to give an energy exchange in return. You know, and it doesn't, as I said, it does not have to be monetary. But if they're charging for their service, then that needs to be honored. That needs to be respected, because I'm not a carpenter, right? If I were a carpenter with my own building business, do you think people would come to me and say, oh, build me that house for free? Of course not. Giving a service and being of service is one of the greatest things a person can do in their lifetime. Offering a service to help those in need is one of the greatest callings of all. That does not mean that it should be for free. Okay, now one of the biggest myths and legends, one of the biggest myths that I have come across in the field of spirit is that it should be done for free. It's a gift, so it should be given for free. No, it's a load of shit. This is what society has told you over and over and over, so that people can continuously take from those that are willing to give. No. You know, right now where we are at as a people, and in the coming days, so many things are going to change. So many things are already changing. So many sayings, quotes and sayings, positive sayings, they don't exist anymore, because that's not the vibrations that we are in anymore. People want. You know, people will go out and spend an easy $50 on alcohol or cigarettes. People will go out and spend an easy $100 on the latest pair of jeans. People will go out and spend easy a couple of $100 on getting their hair done. whatever it may be. And fair enough, yes, it's your choice to do whatever you want to do. What I'm saying is, if that is the case, then honor that within another who is offering their services to you, because their services are priceless. If a person gives you guidance and clarity upon your journey, if a person helps to ease your emotions, help to remove anxiety, helps to relieve that stress by way of healing or guidance or connections, whatever it may be, then that service needs to be honored. Some people may disagree, that's fine. All right, I work in this field. This is why I'm approaching that subject, because so many people think it's taboo. So many people think, oh, you know, yes, you it's a gift that you've got, so therefore it should be free. Okay, yeah, cool. So you come to my house, you pay for my food, you pay for my rent and my petrol and everything else. Then no, because at the end of the day, us two, within this field of whether it's spirit, energy, phenomena, we still need to survive. And I'm speaking up not only for myself, but especially my brothers and sisters out there that are in the field of service, that do this work by giving to others. Yes, there will be times when we give for free, because we are guided to do so. There have been plenty of times in the past where I have given for free, and there still are plenty of times where I give for free, because I'm guided to do so. There are plenty of times where I don't take money, where it is an exchange of food or coffee or whatever it may be, as I've said, okay? Folks, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is honor and respect your local grocer. Your local grocer being the people that you know that offer services to help you with your life. So, bit sunny here. I can't see the screen, but I'll just keep talking. So, you know, even if it's friends, even if it is family, honor the connections. Honor those connections. You know, even if you have to negotiate with the person, which I'm sure they would be happy to do, honor them. Honor their services and what they have to offer you. Because as I said, unfortunately, in the world that we live in, nothing is for free. Oh, love is free, of course. Happiness is free, right? But in terms of somebody that's providing a service to you, it's not free. You know, respect and honor them enough to pay them, or to buy them lunch, or to send them a gift, or whatever it may be. Society on the whole has been misled for thousands of years. The people right across this world have been misled for thousands of years. The system wants you to go buy that alcohol. The system wants you to go buy those drugs. The system wants you to go spend your money on cigarettes. The system wants you to go spend money on junk foods, unnecessary food. Why? Because it keeps you locked in that energy, in that lower vibration. I've said it many times and I'll say it again, the system does not want you to awaken. If you are receiving a service where somebody is giving you guidance, where somebody is giving you healing, you are awakening. You are awakening because their energy is going into your energy, which in turn is helping your vibration get to a higher level so that you can awaken within yourself, within the beauty and the love that exists within you. And when you realize the love and the beauty that exists within you, then you will begin to awaken, and you will begin to see this world in a whole nother light for what it really is: beauty and love. So I don't even know how long this call's been going for, and I need to figure out this technology stuff. Alright, so you know, if you're going to go see somebody that is running a class, if you're going to go see, if you are organizing to book in with somebody, and I'm saying this because I know many people lately this has been happening to, and has happened to me many times. If you organize to book a session, you have to understand that in turn is locking in an energy exchange or a payment received for that person that will go towards their living, right? Whether it be their bills, their food, their rent, whatever, right? And if you lock that in, and if you pull out at the very last minute because you'd rather spend that money somewhere else, you know, you're doing a great disservice and a great disrespect and dishonor to that person who has made time to clear their day for you, to clear their time for you, which in turn makes them set back because now they are out of pocket when they could have organized somebody else that is willing to honor that service. So this is why we're talking about value and worth. This is why we're talking about value and worth, folks. Value and worth exists on all levels and in all areas of our lives daily. So next time you call upon somebody's service, I just want you to ask yourself, do you value that person? And are they worth what they are offering? Are they worth your time? Do you value them enough that they can help you find your way and do the healing or offer whatever services that they offer? Do you place value and worth in that? Because if you do, then please honor and respect that. Please honor and respect that. Not only for myself, but for all the many others that are there to be of service. Yes, we all give out of the goodness of our hearts, but at the end of the day, we also need to survive as well. You know, and as I've said, if you're a hairstylist and you work in a hair salon, or you run your own mobile hair business, or eyelash business, or nail business, or you're a carpenter, or I don't know, you're whatever. How would you feel if somebody came in and wanted it all for free? If you don't like it, if that's not what you like, then stop expecting others to give you stuff for free. Stop expecting those that offer services to give for free. And you have to understand too that those that work in this field of energy, of spirit, they're not charging for what they do. They're charging for their time, because their time is valuable, right? It's priceless. Why? Because they're helping you so much find your way and help you bring clarity, healing, and whatever else that is needed at that time. Please don't dishonor. No, sorry, call coming through. What I'm saying is, please do not dishonor the service of another. It does not matter if it's a friend or a family member. Please do not dishonor that service of another, because there are so many good people out there willing to help people that are coming from such a good space of love and pure intent. There are so many people out there that they should be respected and honored for the time that they give. There are so many good people out there that I have seen give up because other people want their stuff for free. And when they don't get it for free, they go wah 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 and start talking negatively about them. They start spreading rumors and rubbish about these people, which breaks these people. When they come from such a good space, I've done many people in Brisbane, on the Gold Coast, in the States, you know, people that come from the goodness of their heart to offer a service to help change people's lives. Yet when the client cannot get it for free, what do? They run around bad-mouthing them because they didn't meet their expectations. I see so many people doing this, you know, and people these days, they're talking about the young ones coming up having a sense of entitlement. Where do you think that's coming from? It's coming from the grown folk, from the adults that think that they're entitled to whatever it may be. So please, all I'm saying is check where your value and worth is at. Check where your values and worth is at in terms of the services that another has to offer you. It's not always about money. It can be food, lunch, a gift, but there always needs to be an energy exchange. For those that don't work in this field, they may not understand, but for those that work in this field, they know what I'm talking about. And it's happened to every one of us. You know, we can talk about value and worth in many, many other fields out there. Alright? But right now we're talking in terms of energy and spirit. If somebody is freely giving of their time, if somebody is offering their time, their abilities, their space, their heartfelt intent to help you heal, to guide you upon your path, to give you clarity about your partner, your husband, your wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, or relationship issues, dramas, helping to remove that anxiety, that stress, helping you to see the light so that you can live a better life, then it needs to be honored. It needs to be honored. Because along with value and worth comes honor and respect. And I'm going to leave you with all of that. So thank you for tuning in, everybody, on this Wednesday afternoon. Thank you for your time and your energy and for coming on. Thank you for your continued support. And please, at the end of the day, just ask yourself, where is your value and worth at when it comes to somebody that offers a service? Even if it is family or friends. So many people want things free because they're friends. That's not how friendship works. In all honesty, that is a great disloyalty and a great dishonor and great disrespect to the friendship. It is. Many people may disagree, many people may not understand, but I challenge you, raise your awareness, raise your vibrations, step into higher consciousness, and you will understand what I'm talking about. If a person expects stuff for free because it is their family or their friends, are you really honoring them as a person? That is the question. Are you really honoring them or respecting them as a person? Or are we expecting that it should be free, that it should be taken because they're blood, because they're your best friend? Nah, bro. Doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. Now, as I said, so many things are going to be smashed. So many things are going to be not smashed, what do you call it? What's the word? Obsolete. So many things are going to be non-existent, because so many things have been told that this is how this is how that is, this is how that is. No. One of them being that if you work in the field of spirit and energy, then it should be free. It doesn't work like that. So next time you engage somebody, doesn't matter who it is, the next time you engage somebody, whether it is to organize a session, whether it is to buy a product, whether it is to catch up so that they may help you through conversation. You know, so example, so many girls out there call upon their friends because they need help, because, you know, and not just girls, men too. All right, brothers do it all the time. So then I'll rephrase that, men and women, apologize. So men and women, so many people out there, you know, want to catch up with their friends because they want to speak about what they're going through and blah 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 blah. When it comes about this person, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, and I can't get away, or I can't do this, I can't do that. Right? Do you understand the energetic weight that you're putting on that person that is listening? Doesn't matter if it's a friend or family or somebody else, right? The energetic weight that you are shifting from you onto that person is massive. It is massive. And then you walk away, everything's fine. Yet that person is drained, right? I know a lot of people that have done that to friends of mine. And my friends come home, they're drained, they're upset, they're ungrounded, they're crying, because they've taken on the energetic weight that that person, that friend has shed on them. Yes, it's okay to help friends. Yes, it's good to help friends and family. Okay? But if that's the case, at least buy them a coffee. At least make them a meal or something. Okay? As an energy exchange. Energy is so important. There's energy in everything. And yes, I talk because I'm passionate. I talk like this because I'm passionate about it. I'm extremely passionate about it. Because this is what I work in. This is the field I work in. So, you know, whether it's just a conversation in person or on the phone, whether it's, you know, an actual session, no matter what it is, no matter who it may be, if you require somebody's services, then please honor and respect that. Okay? And this is why we're talking about value and worth on this beautiful day. Because from value and worth comes honor and respect. And from that is loyalty. And from that is love. It's all where you stand within yourself as a person. Because if a person is not willing to honor or respect the services that are being given, then it just shows who that person is. And it also shows the lack of love that that person has for themselves. Now it could go on and on and on and on and on. But, and I know I said goodbye 10 minutes ago, but we could go on and on and on about this. But I'm going to leave it here. Bless you all. Thank you for your time. And please, if you go to engage somebody's services, honor and respect that. Okay? Because they too have to survive in this world, just as you do. If they're offering services, at least honor and respect that by paying what they charge. If they're there to help heal you and give you some sort of awakening or change upon your journey, Honor that. Pay what is deserving. Honor the energy exchange. This world is not about take. Humanity has been about take for too many years. Still is today. You have it within yourselves to be the change right now. So please, honor and respect those that offer services. Support your local grocer. Alright? You know what I mean? This is Brother Ra. Another live. Thank you for your time and your space and your energy. Go and have a beautiful afternoon. And I'm going to be back on later this afternoon. Is it this afternoon? What's today? Wait, is it Wednesday or Thursday? It's Thursday, bro. Yeah, I'll be back on this afternoon for another live, talking about the waves of energy that have been coming in, that are coming in now, and that are still coming in, that are yet to come. And there was a massive wave of energy that hit last night. So I'll be back on this afternoon as the sun goes down, talking about the waves of energy. Peace and love, folks. Be the change. We are the change. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Awaken Earth coming at you soon. Peace.